What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C4 here, bringing another MUT 16 Legend video today. Super happy to bring you guys the Philadelphia Eagles, my Philadelphia Eagles. As per usual, guys, let's try to hit 50 likes on this video. Let's jump right into it. So for the Philadelphia Eagles, some unmentioned guys that I have cards created for. Two are not in the game, and I think they should be added this coming year. Number one, we're going to start with Terrell Owens. Obviously, only had a couple years in Philadelphia. Some controversial to say the least, but he debatably has been the best wide receiver the Eagles have had since they started, since like Andy Reid era to Chip Kelly era. So it'd be nice to see him get a card. It'd probably be debatably between the Eagles and the San Francisco 49ers. But yeah, or maybe even the Cowboys. Cowboys deserve a shout in that one. Number two is Donovan McNabb. The wounds have healed. I have now come to accept that he's probably the best quarterback I've ever seen. He definitely is the best quarterback since I've been watching football that the Philadelphia Eagles ever had. Hopefully that changes with Sam Bradford, but probably not. But stats are all there. Probably will be end up. I actually think you could see him being a Hall of Famer because he is one of the most successful black quarterbacks in the history of the NFL, and I think he deserves a shout for the Hall of Fame when maybe once some of the bigger names get off the board and starts to thin down. I could see McNabb making it. And the last one, it's not gonna be ranked, is Jerome Brown. Shout out to the dude that always comments on Jerome Brown on my videos. I think Jerome Brown, for his years, if he would have played, had a nice fruitful career before he tragically lost his life. But if he would have played, he could have went down as one of the greatest Eagles in history, right up there with Reggie White. So maybe Reggie White might even stay. We might not have had to get rid of him or let him go anyways to the Green Bay Packers. But Jerome Brown there. So starting out with our top 5 official Eagles, I want to see Eagle Legends in MUT 16. We're starting at number 1 with Brian Dawkins, of course. He was around in Madden 25. They didn't release him last year, which is complete fucking garbage. I'm not gonna lie. Once they didn't know, I knew that he wasn't getting released. I pretty much gave up on Ultimate Team because that's the only reason why I wanted to play. Dawkins, 9-time Pro Bowler, 900 total tackles, 26 sacks, 37 interceptions. He is a future Hall of Famer for sure. My favorite football player of all time, my favorite Eagle of all time. Would love to see his card in Ultimate Team. Definitely would I would drop whole kinds of YouTube money to get my hands on a Brian Dawkins card. Number 2, Randall Cunningham. He's pretty consistent. It's been the last 2 Ultimate Teams. I would expect him to be in here again. Probably after McNabb as the best Eagles quarterback, probably the last 20 years. Randall Cunningham himself, 29,000 total passing yards, 207 passing touchdowns, along with 5,000 rushing yards and 35 rushing touchdowns. Obviously, one of the first mobile quarterbacks in the NFL that was super effective. Huge arm. I believe it was 89 or 90. Philly had a real legitimate chance. I believe they were Super Bowl favorites. Cunningham went down with an injury, so that kind of sucked. But it'd be nice to see a Randall Cunningham card. It's always super fun to play with. Number 3, Reggie White, obviously another perennial legend that is an Ultimate Team. I can't believe they actually gave him a Green Bay pack. He played Green Bay for like 4 years. Are you kidding me? He's an Eagle legend through and through. Got a Super Bowl that he deserved in Green Bay, but he's an Eagle player. If you honestly consider Reggie White a Green Bay Packer, something's fucking wrong with you. You need to get that goddamn cheese out of your head and realize that he's a Philadelphia Eagle. Reggie White, Hall of Famer, 13-time Pro Bowler, 198 sacks. Screw Bruce Smith. It took Bruce Smith like 7 extra years to break Reggie White's record. So Reggie White is, in my personal opinion, Reggie White is the greatest player of all time. Number 4, we're going with Chuck Bednarik. Recently passed away this year. I believe it was early this year. One of the Iron Man known as Concrete Charlie. Hall of Famer, 8-time Pro Bowler, has the legendary iconic image standing over Frank Gifford, giving him the throat slash, which I used for the picture here. Frank Gifford actually died, I think, yesterday or a day or two ago, so rest in peace to him. But Chuck Bednarik would be an unreal card, like 300 hit power, just an absolute beast. And for number 5, we're going with Harold Carmichael, a pretty underrated wide receiver by all accounts. 9,000 career receiving yards, 79 career receiving touchdowns. But I think not only that, but this card would be sick because he was like 6'7", 6'8", having a wideout. It pretty much would be the wide receiver comparison of Jimmy Graham, which Jimmy Graham pretty much is a wide receiver by all accounts. But I think having a Harold Carmichael card would be pretty fucking sick. But that's it, guys. That is my top 5 Eagles legends I want to see in MUT 16. Let me know in the comment section below who you want to see for the legend cards. They're kind of, as we start right now, we're about 2 weeks away from Madden. Some of the legend cards have been released. I wish I got these videos out sooner because I actually have some dead-on predictions for new cards. But as always, make sure you subscribe to Beast Mode TV, smash that like button, and until next time, it's your boy C4 saying peace out.